Hi everyone, welcome to NN Handmade. Today we're making this adorable Oddish. Let's begin with the body. Round 1, make 6 single crochets in a magic ring. Wrap the yarn, hold the crossed strands and chain 1. Insert the hook into the ring and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. This makes the starting chain. Now work the first single crochet. Insert the hook into the ring. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through both loops on the hook. That's 1 single crochet. You can see a V shape at the top. Each V shape counts as 1 stitch. Now take a stitch marker, mark the first stitch. Continue with the second single crochet. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Six single crochets complete. Now place a stitch marker in the last stitch as well. Let's count the stitches. First, pull the loop up slightly. The stitch with this marker is our first stitch, the first V shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, insert the hook back into the loop. Pull the starting tail tight. Make sure the ring is fully closed. Then slip stitch into the first stitch. At each round's end, slip stitch to the first stitch. At the start of every round, chain 1. Insert the hook into the first stitch, where the marker is placed. Pull up a loop. Then, pull it directly through the loop on your hook. Tighten the stitch. Keep the slip stitch nice and tight. Now chain 1. Yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. Now begin round 2. Round 2, work 6 increases. Each V shape is 1 stitch. To increase, work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the first marked stitch, work 2 single crochets. That makes the first increase. Work 2 single crochets in the next stitch. For the second increase, continue with the third increase, the fourth increase, the fifth increase, and the sixth increase. First, work the first increase in the marked stitch. Insert the hook into the first marked stitch. Work 1 single crochet. Mark this first stitch. Insert the hook into the same stitch again. And work another single crochet. The first increase is complete. Now work the second increase. Third increase. Fourth increase. Fifth increase. Sixth increase. All 6 increases are complete. Mark the last stitch. Now count your stitches. From the first marker to the last, you should have 12 stitches. This is stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After each round, always count your stitches. Once the stitch count is correct, continue to the next round. Insert the hook back into the loop. Then slip stitch into the first stitch. After joining, chain 1. Then begin the next round. Round 3, work 1 single crochet, then 1 increase. Repeat 6 times. You should have 18 stitches. First repeat, single crochet. Increase. Second repeat, single crochet. Increase. Third repeat, single crochet. Increase. Fourth repeat, single crochet. Increase. Fifth repeat, single crochet. Increase. Sixth repeat, single crochet. Then the final increase. After completing the round, mark the last stitch. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Then chain 1. Remember to count your stitches after every round. I'll skip showing that step from here on. Now work round 4. Round 4, work 1 single crochet, increase, then 1 single crochet. Repeat 6 times. You should have 24 stitches. First repeat, single crochet. Increase. Single crochet. Second repeat, single crochet. Increase. Single crochet. Third repeat, single crochet. Increase. Single crochet. Now work round 5. Round 5, work 3 single crochets and 1 increase. Repeat 6 times. You should have 30 stitches. First repeat, first single crochet. Second single crochet. Third single crochet. Increase. Second repeat, first single crochet. Second single crochet. Third single crochet. Increase. Third repeat, first single crochet. Second single crochet. Then increase. Round 6 through 12. Work 30 single crochets in each round. First single crochet. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Continue working around. Complete through round 12. At the end of each round, slip stitch into the first stitch. Then chain 1. Round 12 is complete. Let's count the rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now 12. Work round 13. Round 13, work 3 single crochets, then 1 decrease. Repeat 6 times. You should have 24 stitches. First repeat, first single crochet. Second single crochet. Third single crochet. Now make a decrease. Here's how to work an invisible decrease. Insert the hook into the next stitch through the front loop only. Then insert it into the front loop of the following stitch. Yarn over and pull through both front loops. Yarn over again, and pull through both loops on the hook. That's one invisible decrease. Second repeat, first single crochet. Second single crochet. Third single crochet. Now decrease. Pick up the first front loop. Then the next front loop. Pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through both loops. Third repeat, first single crochet. Second single crochet. Third single crochet. Then decrease. Now work round 14. Round 14, work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Then 1 single crochet. Repeat 6 times. You should have 18 stitches. First repeat, single crochet. Decrease. Single crochet. Second repeat, single crochet. Decrease. Single crochet. Third repeat, single crochet. Decrease. Single crochet. Now work round 15. Round 15, work 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. Repeat 6 times. You should have 12 stitches. Single crochet. Decrease. Single crochet. Decrease. Single crochet. Decrease. After completing round 15, stuff the body with fiberfill. Now work round 16. Round 16, work 6 decreases. First decrease. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Six decreases complete. Join to the first marked stitch with a slip stitch. Then pull up the loop. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail. Leave it slightly longer for closing. About 15 centimeters is enough. After cutting the yarn, thread the tail onto a yarn needle. Now close the opening. There are 6 stitches left in the final round. Insert the needle through the front loop of each stitch. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Pull the tail tight to close. Make sure it is fully closed. Then insert the needle back into the body and weave in the tail. Trim the excess yarn. The body is complete. Now let's crochet the feet. Round 1, make 5 single crochets in a magic ring. Wrap the yarn and chain 1. Insert the hook into the ring and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through. Now work the first single crochet. Take a stitch marker and mark the first stitch. Second single crochet. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Five single crochets complete. Mark the last stitch. With another stitch marker, pull the loop up slightly. Pull the starting tail tight. Then slip stitch into the first stitch. Keep the slip stitch tight. Chain 1. Round 2, work 5 single crochets. Begin in the first marked stitch. First single crochet. Second single crochet. Third. And the fifth. All 5 single crochets are complete. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Tighten, then cut the yarn with a long tail. This tail is for sewing, so leave it a little longer, about 20 to 25 centimeters. After cutting the yarn, turn the piece inside out. This is the right side. Now pull this. Starting tail tight. Trim the inside tail shorter. Use a yarn needle or tweezers to tuck it inside the piece. One foot is complete. Make the second foot the same way. Now let's crochet the leaves. Begin with a slip knot. Insert the hook into the loop. Chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The chain 8 foundation is complete. Place a stitch marker in the second chain from the hook. Mark the right half of the chain. We'll begin by working into the left half. Insert the hook through the loop. Work 1 slip stitch. Pull up a loop. Then pull it directly through the loop on your hook. Adjust the working yarn. Then, take another stitch marker and mark this first stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the next chain loop. Next, work 1/2 double crochet. Then work 2 double crochets, the first, and the second. Next, work 1/2 double crochet. One chain remains. Work into this last chain. And make 4 single crochets. Insert the hook through the loop. And work the first single crochet. Insert the hook again. For the second single crochet. Work the third in the same chain. Then the fourth. All 4 single crochets are complete. Next comes 1/2 double crochet. We'll work it along the opposite side of the chain. Let's locate the stitches first. On this side, insert the hook under the small horizontal bar. Work into the base of that bar. This counts as 1 stitch. You may also work directly under the bar. Now work that 1/2 double crochet. Yarn over. Insert into the first stitch and complete the stitch. Then work 2 double crochets, the first, and the second. Half double crochet. Single crochet. Work a slip stitch in the marked chain. After completing that slip stitch, join to the first marked stitch with another slip stitch. Pull up the loop. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail. Thread the tail onto a yarn needle. Bring the needle through the top to the back of the leaf. Weave the tail into the stitches. Trim the excess yarn. The leaf is complete. Make 4 leaves this way. Now we'll make the 5th leaf. The 5th leaf is worked the same as the first 4. The only difference is the long starting tail. Before making the slip knot, leave A tail about 30 centimeters long. Then make a slip knot. Insert the hook into the loop. Chain 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After completing the chain 8, insert into the second chain from the hook, and work a slip stitch. As before, place a stitch marker in the other loop of the second chain from the hook. After the slip stitch, work 1 single crochet in the next chain loop. The remaining steps are the same. Next, half double crochet. Work 2 double crochets, the first, and the second. Next, half double crochet. Half double crochet complete, 1 chain remains. Work into the final chain, and make 4 single crochets. Work the first 2 single crochets on the right side of the long starting tail, work the other 2 on the left side. First, insert through this loop and work 1 single crochet. Work another single crochet in the same loop, that's the second single crochet. Insert into the same chain again, bringing the tail to this side. Work the third single crochet. Work into the same chain again for the fourth single crochet. Keep the long tail centered between the stitches. Now continue working along the opposite side. The stitches on this side are worked the same as before. Begin with 1 half double crochet. You can work under this loop. Then make 2 double crochets, the first, and the second. Half double crochet. Single crochet. Work a slip stitch in the marked chain. Then join to the first stitch with another slip stitch. Pull up the loop. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail. Thread the tail onto a yarn needle. Bring it to the back of the leaf. Then weave the tail into the leaf stitches. Once the tail is secure, the fifth leaf is complete. Now take the body and both feet. We'll sew them together. Sew each foot between the third and fourth rounds from the bottom. This bottom round is the last round. This is the second to last round. Sew across the third and fourth rounds from the bottom. First, locate the side with the visible joining seam. This will be the back. Position 1 foot across. Rounds 3 and 4 from the bottom. Hold it in place with your left hand. Now begin sewing. Insert the needle into the corresponding body stitch from below. Bring it up through this stitch. Then insert it directly into the first stitch of the foot. Insert back into the same body stitch. Then bring the needle out through the stitch beside it. Bring it out through the next body stitch. Insert through this foot stitch. Then bring the needle out between rounds 3 and 4. Insert it into the next corresponding stitch of the foot. Go back into the same body stitch. The matching body stitch is here. Bring the needle out through this stitch. Then sew back through the corresponding stitch on the foot. Continue sewing in the same way. Once the foot is securely attached, bring the needle back into the body. Weave the tail into the stitches. Continue weaving it in. Then bring it back inside the body. Trim the excess yarn. The first foot is attached, sew on the second foot the same way. Now let's attach the leaves to the head. One of the leaves has a long starting tail. The other 4 leaves have no long tail. We'll use the leaf with the long tail and thread that tail onto a yarn needle. First, attach this leaf. Position it between rounds 2 and 3 at the top. Sew it between those 2 rounds. This is the position of the first leaf. Place the leaf here. Check that it is centered at the top of the head, between rounds 2 and 3, and aligned with the center of the head. Insert the needle through the corresponding body stitch, and bring it out through the stitch beside it. From the back, insert the needle into the leaf. Through the base of the leaf. Pull the yarn tight. Now take the second leaf. Place it behind and to the left of the first leaf. Insert the needle into this body stitch. Then bring it out. through the stitch at the back left. Now sew on the second leaf. Insert the needle directly through the base of the leaf. Go in from the bottom. After bringing the needle through the second leaf, pull the tail tight. Set the leaf against the head. Insert the needle again. And bring it out on the opposite side. Place the next leaf behind and to the right of the first leaf. Check its position. Bring the yarn needle out through the corresponding body stitch. Then insert it into the next leaf. You can sew through it twice for a more secure attachment. Now take the next leaf. Insert the needle through its base as before. After inserting the needle, make a couple of extra stitches. Insert through the leaf again. Then, bring the needle back out near the second leaf. You can sew through it once more. Insert into the leaf again. Then bring the needle back out. Make another stitch here to secure it. Now take the fourth leaf. Place it at the back, in the space between the first and second leaves. Check the position of its base. Insert the needle into this body stitch. Then bring it out here. This is where the fourth leaf will be attached. Take the fourth leaf and insert the needle through its base. After pulling it through, sew through it twice for security. Insert through the leaf again. Continue stitching it in place. Now take the fifth leaf. Position the fifth leaf in the space between these two leaves. Check the matching position at the back. Bring the needle out through the corresponding stitch. Now take the fifth leaf and sew it to the body. Insert the needle through the base first. Pull it through. Insert into this body stitch. Then bring it out through the previous stitch. Sew through the fourth leaf. One more time. Pull the yarn tight. Then bring the needle back through the fourth leaf. Bring it out again through the stitch where the fifth leaf is positioned. Sew through the fifth leaf once more. Now bring the needle back toward the center. Then insert it into the stitch beneath the first leaf. Sew through the base of the first leaf again. The leaves are now attached. Check each leaf to see whether it feels loose or needs more support. Add a couple of extra stitches if needed. Once they're secure, weave the tail into the stitches. Insert the needle into this body stitch. Then bring it back inside the body. Trim the excess yarn. After attaching the leaves, take the eyes. Glue the eyes onto the body. Place the eyes between rounds 8 and 9 from the bottom. Count up from the bottom, 1 through 9. Glue the eye between these two rounds. Place the second eye between the same two rounds. Once the eyes are attached, your adorable Oddish is complete.